Oh, hello, hello. Welcome back to Donny Plays Ace Attorney. I'm Donny. This is Mulberry. And we have a new game to play. we did Ace Attorney, we did Justice for All. We destroyed them for sure, no help or assist, first try each time. But now we have Trials and Tribulations. Did I spell trials right in my tweet? I probably didn't. Oh well. Play. Oh, Mamma Mia! Oh, what's going on? What is Phoenix wearing? A regular shirt? He doesn't own a regular shirt. That's silly. Oh, wait, give me a second. Is this young Mamma Mia? Also, if my audio sounds different today, I don't know why, okay? And I didn't bother to fix it because I forgot. I'll fix it eventually. Anyway, I'm going a little crazy. This is a good image. Sorry. Okay, let's just turn about memories. Ooh, I like it already. Someone's about to die though, so maybe I shouldn't be so excited. How did I get into this mess? Is it Maya again? Did she kill somebody again? Why did I do that? Oh, it's Phoenix. Did Phoenix get into fights? That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. Are we talking about Mamma Mia? Didn't you see her? It's gonna be bad news. That's so vague. There's something you need to know about that girl. A story about that girl? Yamete! Don't talk about her like that. Smack! Got him, Phoenix. Freaking socked him. What is that shirt? Take it off immediately. It wasn't me. I did it. You clearly did it. I didn't do it. Did he fake it? Dang, bro. Man, Phoenix looks mortified. Is Phoenix on trial? 5 years earlier, Mia faced second trial? Mamma Mia! Come on! I love this girl. I'm so happy I'm gonna look straight at her. Oh no, we're Mamma Mia right now. I can't look at her. That's fine. Let's see if I can do a younger rendition of the voice I had given her. Phew, it's finally time. I'm kind of nervous. Ahem. Oh, it's the big boy. I mean, Mr. Grossberg. Good morning.
Oh, Mia, please calm yourself down. You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, no.
What are you talking about? I am relaxed, Mr. Grossberg. Just look at me. I'm relaxed. Oh, shoot. Let me see. Attorney's badge? Proof of my profession. The first and last time I wore it was a year ago. Why is that in past tense? Date and time of death is for Doug. Death was a fatal electric shock? Phoenix didn't shock him, did he? Oh, look at him! Third-year art student? Phoenix was an art student? Oh my gosh, what kind of art? He was a fourth-year hair pharmacology student. Okay. Oh, this is not Mia. I thought Mia was getting married or something. Phoenix Wright's girlfriend? Phoenix dated somebody? There's no way. I don't believe that. Dated the victim, Doug Swallow, up until 8 months ago. Phoenix, did you kill this man to get his girl? That's sick. Okay, age 61. Cheese and crackers. He doesn't look a day over.
Let go of my lapels. You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer.
I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous today.
Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never fear, my dear. I, Marvin Grossberg, am at your service.
Actually, this is my second time in court.
Still, you surprised me. What did your earnest request that night? Let me handle this case, you suddenly said. And quite forcefully, too. It was kind of hot.
I just found out yesterday about the case, I mean.
What? It reminded me of my wife, who left me.
What? You already learned all the relevant facts? Well, about that, you see, I mean, of course I have. I think.
Oh dear. In any case, don't let our client see you so nervous. You see the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's our client.
Oh my god. He's not even a baby, but I still feel like this is a parental love for Phoenix. He's so I just want to pet his stupid little art student head. I guess I'll just use my regular voice to voice him. I mean, that's what I've been doing. Good morning there, everybody. Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia. I just wanted to say, I'll give it all I've got. I'm sorry, but he is sweet. What the heck? Oh, is he sick? Oh, my poor precious child. Yep, I'll be fine, no problem. Cough, cough, achoo, he says. Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something, Mr. Actually, it's right. Like the Flying Brothers, people screwed up all the time. Oh, because he has mouth through the mask. And yes, I have a cold. That's why. Oh, I should make a cold wish, huh? That's why this mask is for. My doc says that this way I don't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says. You hear that, everybody? Be kind. Oh, hey, Lightbun, welcome to the stream. This is already my favorite case and it hasn't even begun yet. I'm Mama Mia. This is my child, Phoenix Wright. Right, Mr. Wright, you have nothing to fear in court today. If you're truly innocent, I promise I will save you. Please let go of my shirt. Oh, he is so cute. Oh, I'm gonna freaking smash his head. I'm calm? That's right. He's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. Why is he so adorable? I feel like he's like 5 years old right now. My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing. First time I appeared in court was a year ago. Oh. That's pretty bad. You've only had one case in like a year. It's not very good. But that trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom. Oh. It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. But this time I'm gonna win. That's right, Mamma Mia. For my client and for myself. Save poor little art student Phoenix Wright. He doesn't know what he's doing. Especially with his profession. What's it called? Not profession. His major.
Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. It's him with a little more hair. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense today is Miss Mia Fey, was it?
Oh, me, Mama Mia. Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem? Oh, she's so gorgeous. She's so beautiful. I have a problem. I'm a little too excited today, apparently. I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was to be leading the defense. Yes, well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency. I can't take it. I can't take it. She's so cute. Okay, we have to. Someone died or whatever. Let's just get it together.
Emergency, but isn't that him standing next to you right there?
Yes. Well,
you're just a rookie. Are you sure you can really handle this?
Don't let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. I have a problem. Of course, Your Honor. I think.
Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Well. I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer. Don't worry, little girl. It'll all be over soon.
Oh, I'm gonna smack him. I'm gonna smack him up. Hello, PC. Welcome to the stream. Don't do the pumpkin. Do not. What? Let's write your sentence one more time. Correctly this time, OPC. Okay, what's that about? Was he trying to trash talk me? This is a court of law.
Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events on the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student named Doug Swallow. He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology.
Sounds like he was a very bright young man. Too bad he freaking died.
Yes, well, next we have a photo taken at the scene of the crime.
Oh, dang, that guy is dead for sure.
Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body and the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway. Then they called the police.
That is my child. How dare you say he murdered somebody? Disgusting.
That certainly makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. Very well. The court accepts this photo into the record as evidence.
Okay.
By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo.
Your reputation for sagity is well earned, Your Honor. The truth is, the victim died a rather unusual death.
An unusual death?
What do you mean, Mr. Payne?
Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question. Huh? It's a simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit. I'm a gentleman, if you will.
A what? Stand up to Mia. Show him what you're made of.
Perfect opportunity. Well, what was it, the cause? Go on. Please say you know at least this much.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file.
My hemorrhoids are beginning to act up. Now, see here. The details of the case are filed into the court record.
Oh, this is a tutorial? Oh, well, it is that guy. Mr. Payne is a tutorial guy.
Well, you already knew that, didn't you?
The court record, I think I can see that by pressing the R button.
All of the weapons we need can be found in the court record. Take a good hard look at the data and think carefully before you answer, my dear.
Yes, sir, I'll do just that. Okay, OPC, I understand now, thank you very much. I've got to stay calm. I can't let that prosecutor get the better of me. Not that guy. Absolutely not that guy. The court record. Okay, let's take a look. Just press R. Bada bing, I did it.
Now then, would the attorney for the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death?
Asphyxiation, Your Honor. Oh, no. Electrocution. According to the court record, it was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution. I read that before the game, before the trial even started, because I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional at this point.
Electrocution? But how could such a thing happen? Did the murderer use some sort of new, super powerful stun gun, perhaps?
The answer to that will become crystal clear as the trial proceeds, Your Honor. Before that, there is one more vital issue.
What's that?
Why, motive, of course. Apparently there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant.
Bad blood?
What do you mean?
Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense's attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this.
I really don't like this guy's smug attitude.
That's Winston Payne for you. He's one smooth operator, if you catch my drift.
I do not believe a word of that.
They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know.
Oh, he's a rookie crusher? Huh.
Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant?
I guess a girlfriend. That's what I took from what I saw here. It must have been a girlfriend. Dated the victim until he freaking died, I guess. I don't know. 8 months ago. It was the victim's girlfriend until 8 months ago. Evidence?
No need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all our weapons can be found in the court record. Find the evidence you need and then shove it in old Greybeard's face.
Yes, into old Greybeard's face.
Mr. Grossberg. Try to set a better example for the young lady. Evidence isn't the only thing in the court record. People's profiles are there as well. You can toggle between profiles and evidence with the R button, so be sure to go over all of it. Hubba-bubba-bub. Now then, let's see what you've got. Let's see what you've got.
It was the girl. The girl got between them. It would be funny if she was put in between these two, actually. The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was this woman here.
Delilah Hawthorne, is it?
Very good, Miss Faye. You seem to have picked up on at least this much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright.
Still don't believe it. Phoenix Wright ain't never had a girlfriend. I ain't... Nuh-uh. I don't believe it. Not even once.
But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow.
Oh. I mean, is his name a bird name or something?
Clearly, she was some part of... she had some part to play in the story.
Oh boy, he's done it again. Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking he like he wants.
Very well, Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Faye?
It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? The defense has no objection. Oh, I'm dying. This case is so cute, guys. I know somebody died, but listen to me. Listen, Mama Mia's right there as a young lady. Phoenix is there as my 5-year-old son.
The court calls Mr. Phoenix right to the witness stand.
Oh, look at him. Control yourself, Donny.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Yes, my name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now I guess I'm a suspect. Oh, my baby.
No, he means what did you do before you were arrested?
Oh, I guess the sneezing and stuff is gonna be important to the trial, but goodness gracious, Phoenix. That is one angry cold. I was a university student.
Someone is dead.
Donny also... Listen to me. Listen. I've been through it. I'm a veteran at this point. You know what I mean? I've seen my fair share of murders. Gotta take the bright side of everything, all right?
Mr. Wright, you understand that you are suspected in the death of your...
But I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. I'm telling you, I was...
Will the defendant please refrain from passing on his cold to the rest of us? Yeesh.
It seems the witness has something he wants to say.
Well then, Mr. Wright. Please tell us about your relation to the victim.
Right away, Your Honor. Let's hear my boy's testimony. Aw, look at him. I admit I was there, but I'm not a killer. All I did was find this body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. I'm supposed to... Oh, no. I'm supposed to... poke holes in his testimony? Dang, you're literally my defendant, dude. How am I supposed to handle this?
I see. So you hardly knew the victim.
Right, like I said, I'm not a killer. Ooh, it looks like the judge understands.
You're being naive, you know. Too naive.
Huh? It seems that you've forgotten one small thing, young lady. Kojo-sama.
And that would be?
The witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination.
Cross-examination? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go to school.
He's right, and it's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination. The purpose is to determine if the witness testimony contains any contradictions.
Contradictions? What are you guys talking about? Where am I?
If a witness is lying, their statement will conflict with the court record.
But Mr. Wright is my client.
Even if he is your client, in court all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see.
What does he mean by that? Is he saying a testimony just now? There was a lie? A contradiction? Phoenix. How dare you, bad boy.
Now then, your cross-examination, if you please, Miss Fay.
Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? Not my little baby boy.
Did you get a new mic? Your voice sounds clear.
It sounds clearer? You think so? I thought there was something wrong with the mic. I think there is something still wrong, but yeah, I don't know. Something happened with my settings. If I sound clearer, then that's good. Wow. Great. I guess I don't need to fix anything if I sound clearer. So, okay, let me see my evidence again. Well, I have some profiles. He clearly knows, this person. I hardly knew that guy to begin with. I never knew even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. That's right. I mean, why would I even... But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? The savagery. Well, Mr. Wright? No, it wasn't me. I'm not the killer, I swear. It's not me. Not me, ma'am, not me.
Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe?
Yes, well... Okay, he was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. What the heck is a Union Jack? Did you see it at the crime scene? The Union Jack, I mean. Yes, that's right. I saw it at the crime scene. That's why I figured he must love British stuff, see? It's true, cross my heart. Cross that big heart on your sweater. I swear I didn't do it. He's acting fishier than the salmon I ate last night.
May I ask you something, Miss Fay?
Yes, Your Honor. What is it now?
Who is this person anyway, this Union Jack fellow?
The Union Jack is the name of the United Kingdom's flag.
Oh, I see. So you mean like stars and stripes, yes?
As usual, Your Honor, your insight astounds me.
Oh, he's sucking up to the judge. Hey, something just occurred to me. Isn't there something strange about this bit just now?
Mia, there's a oh wait, this is Grossberg. Mia, there's a contradiction here.
Mr. Grossberg?
Quickly now, show that boy you mean business with evidence I mean. Blah 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 blah.
Okay, Mia, check the record carefully.
Well, my dear, do you think you can manage on your own from this point?
Yeah, whatever. Shut up, old man. I got it. Alright, I got it. 1 year ago, I was in a courtroom just like this. I can do it. I can handle this myself.
You must have tried to bite off more than you could chew, Mia.
Oh, hush and shush. I got it. Let me look at the crime scene again. I'm fine. If this can be a short stream, I'll be thankful. There's nothing on his jacket, Phoenix, you silly, stupid little baby. How could you lie to me? How could you lie to Mamma Mia? I'll be fine. I know what I have to do.
Remember, you can always press a negative information. Oh, and one more thing. When you're going to state a contradiction, make sure you present some definitive proof.
Okay, Mia, one more time from the very beginning of his testimony. Look at him. I hate you, Phoenix. You have no right to actually be so cute. Oh shoot! I press hold it instead of objection. Oh dang it! Now I have to go through all this nonsense again. Mr. Grossberry's gonna give me a spiel. I got it. I'm sorry. Gee, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. I said I was a professional and I pressed the wrong button. All right, I get it. Enough. Huh. Are you certain you saw the Union Jack? Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back.
Miss Faye, is there some point to this line of questioning?
Your Honor, please take a look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back. Hey, wait a minute, he's wearing a leather jacket! The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing. I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body. But if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You have no idea at all what he was wearing underneath that jacket. Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me. Your mother. But please forgive me. He's crying. Oh, my stupid little son is crying.
Mia, you made our client cry.
Let him. That P on his chest doesn't stand for Phoenix anyway. I can't believe I trusted him. This Wright was all wrong. That was an impressive bit of cross-examination. Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for me. It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime. Uh-oh, did I go too far? I just showed the judge a picture, for crying out loud. By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it? Yes, I took some, but... Was the medicine you took an over-the-counter brand called Cold Killer X? Yeah, that's right. It kills colds good. Hey, wait a second. How'd you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X? What do you mean you're a big fan? Who is a big fan of a drug? Phoenix? You have some explaining to do. Would you happen to have that medicine with you right now? Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere. You lost it? Does this even have anything to do with the case? Mr. Wright, shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now? Your Honor, I'd like you to take another look at the photo. No way. It's not in there. It's in his hand. It is so stupid. Wait, no. No, that's stupid. Stop. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. There's no way. Planted evidence. He literally is holding it as with his bare hands. This is so stupid. I'm sorry. You couldn't be more implicated. What's this in the victim hand? It's Cold Killer X. No, that's Cold Killer Y. Okay? Okay. Golly. Yes, but even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. There's no doubt as to who this Cold Killer bottle belongs to. Especially since Mr. Wright fingerprints are all over it. What? Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine, dropped it by Mr. Wright, and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so was only to have been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright. That's stretching it, bro. Stretching.
Order in the court.
Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence.
Very well. The court will accept them into the record. Alright, I guess. That's stupid though. Come on, man.
Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken.
Broken?
Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Miss Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all of this?
This is really bad.
Oh, my buttocks, my poor head, boy.
What a weird thing to complain about, bro. Oh, this is another testimony. The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacy department or pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. We talked for a bit, and then at around 3 we split up. Then later when I went back, I found him lying there. I'd been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days, but I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. Oh, that guy stole your Cold Killer X.
Mr. Wright, that is completely different from the testimony you gave previously.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth.
You'll forgive me if I say I could hardly find your current testimony any more credible.
Miss Faye, please begin your cross-examination.
Miss Faye, please tell Phoenix he should be telling the truth, nothing but the truth. Oh, please, Mr. Wright, don't tell me any more lies. Oh, wow, not even she believes him. She believes him. Wow. I'm making a video where I show all the streamers I watch and people should sub to. That's a good idea. If you're passionate about that. Am I gonna be there? Okay. I went because you called me. Okay, 2:45, talk for a bit, split up. When is lunchtime for you? Why would you say that to me? I needed real time. Date and time of death was at 3 p.m. Can I object to this? I hope I can. I'm about to save just in case, but like... Farewell, my turnabout. Turnabout goodbye turns into turnabout memories. I'll present this. Oh, come on. Yes, it does. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Fine, I'll take it. Oh, you're the one who's supposed to know. Oops, sorry, this is also kind of new to me? Oh my god. Fine, whatever. I thought I could object. I probably have to press before I can object. So, what was it you were talking about? You know, cuckoo, that maybe we could hang out again sometime. Aww. Hang out again sometime? I wish that were true. Wow, that's so sweet. I can't hate him. He's not guilty. And later went back, I found him lying there. What did you meet about? Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45? Yeah, and we were both there right on time.
You said the victim was the pharmacology department, correct?
Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU.
An alchemist, I see. I love that anime.
I gotta admit, it was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity.
Whoa, how fascinating. He sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man.
What do I do? Maybe I should ask him for more details? Yeah, probably. Why this time? So you were absolutely certain that you met at 2:45? Yeah, pretty sure. That's the time class ends. But they're always doing experiments, so it doesn't matter much. Experiments? Yeah, those pharmacology guys are always in the lab whipping up something. Well, it looks like he's right about the time anyway. I guess I should press him again.
Witness, let's go on with your testimony.
I'm not sure what to press him on. So you say you went back? Yeah, that's when I found the body. Yes, but why did you go back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him? Well, that's right, I was. Then why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there? I thought maybe we could make up. Aww. Oh, come on. Judging by the atmosphere, I'm pretty sure no one is buying this. Aw, come on. I bought it, hook, line, and sinker. 2 or 3 days and you're still not over your code, brother? Stay home. What am I meant to do? I'm gonna go back. Ask about the pharmacology. That's the only thing I've got, really. I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department? Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much, though. A little bit earlier in your testimony, you said something interesting. You said the department uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. That's right, and they sure look dangerous. They use non-standard voltage, so there are high voltage cables everywhere. High voltage cables? Yeah, there were electrical poles set up all around the building. The high voltage cables run overhead and around the roof. Finally, I think we're getting somewhere. Oh, hello. Partia? Welcome to the stream. Okay, I guess I'll press up out the cold stuff because apparently it's important to this case. Don't know how. Guess whatever. It's rather unusual to catch a cold this time of year, isn't it? Yeah, I always get a little careless when the weather starts to warm up. I guess I shouldn't sleep with the window open this early in spring, huh? I suppose common sense is not always common. Oh, dang, bro. Freaking destroying me. I mean, he's your client, so you shouldn't destroy him. Call me Edgar? Okay, I will. Thank you. So, did anyone else know that you were taking cold medications? Well, I always took one after meals, so I'm pretty sure all my friends knew about it. What does all this cold stuff have to do with this? On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch? Huh? What does that have to do with anything? That's what I'm asking, bro. I'm asking the questions. You can never be too sure. Oh, no you didn't. You're a lying liar. Phoenix Wright, you do not have a girlfriend. I still don't believe it. Not until she says so herself. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. What are you in high school? I thought you were in college. Her mini omelets are magically delicious. Oh no, stop. That's so gross. Wow, why did you punch me in the jaw? Oh, I'm sorry. I just felt like hurting someone all of a sudden. Same, Mia. Okay. I think that's enough for now. So the defendant and the victim met approximately the time of his death, and then the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason.
I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either.
Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your testimony cannot be trusted.
What do you mean?
I knew it was too much work for a little girl.
However, there is one mystery that still remains.
Well, there is, Your Honor.
How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct?
Well, that is you are correct, Your Honor.
Mamma Mia's thinking pose. Sorry. So how exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? If I could somehow establish how it was done, maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a rose. Okay. You want me to do that now? Oh, alright. Does that say 3 o'clock? That says 3, yeah? 3... Sure, I don't know. I can't read analog. What am I even trying to do? It's in Roman numerals as well. Sheesh. Okay, she's saying she could do it, so I'll believe her. Hey, when is your next animal live stream? Oh, Animal Crossing? I usually do it on Thursdays. Yeah, so the next stream is Animal Crossing stream. Fine, I'll save it. I don't know if it's a good idea to make up something right now. I don't, whatever. Make up something. Do pull a phoenix right and make something up, Mia.
Oh, yes, Miss Faye.
I believe that if we were to piece together everything we've heard up until now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died.
That would be most impressive.
Quite the brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the court, yes. An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence.
Of course I know that. Actually, I had totally forgotten about that.
Now then, Miss Faye, let me see what you've got. Show me what you've got.
Well, obviously it's the freaking wires that are literally right there. Are you guys blind? As for the cause of death, I'd say this picture captures it quite well.
What? What? I can't see. I need my glasses. But there's nothing that even remotely resembles a murder weapon. I can't believe that. I'm afraid this defense is going to have to explain this nonsense. This magical witchcraft and behoofery. Miss Faye, where exactly is the problem? It's like... Oh, guys. Guys, are we all blind? Alright.
Well, naturally, it's right here.
What is that? I've never seen that in my life.
A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember the testimony we heard? The machines that the pharmaceutical students use in their experiments require high voltage, and because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere.
So then, the high voltage cable?
Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation.
That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I believe some praise is in order.
Are you stupid? You didn't figure that out. Don't toy with me, old man.
Oh, get him, Mia. Freaking get him.
Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high voltage cable. However, I want you to think about what this really implies. The only one who had the opportunity to use the cable was as a murder weapon was the defendant.
Excuse me, I find it quite implausible that some guy just cut down a cable randomly. That doesn't make any sense. You'd need a lot of things, I feel. Like a ladder. I mean, I don't think it would be very easy.
That much certainly is true.
Yes, and that's not all. We have proof. Irrefutable proof that will establish that Mr. Wright was the murderer.
You do? Well, what is it?
His fingerprints.
Fingerprints? I mean, the defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the medicine?
So let's take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket. As you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well.
You mean...
Yes, it was quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. The palm print of the defendant's very own hand.
What?
You're probably just checking to see if he was okay. You don't have any proof.
I can only think of one way Mr. Wright would have left a print like that. Intent on murder. He squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable.
Proof. I want proof of that right now. Baka.
Order. That is enough. I think we can conclude that there is no reason to continue with this cross-examination. I believe whatever you just said. Stick a fork at us. We're done.
Mr. Grossberg.
My hemorrhoids never lie. This show was over, Bia. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him.
No, you're wrong. Mr. Wright is innocent.
No further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt. I mean, come on, look at the facts, right, guys? All right.
Your Honor.
This time, I'm prepared to render a verdict in this case.
Oh, freaking hold it.
Do you have something further to add, Miss Faye?
Is that what you want, Mr. Wright? Huh? You still haven't told us the truth, the whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict. But I can't. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be... It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me. Your Mamma Mia. Oh! Oh, my son. Oh, my son. Oh, he's so cute. Miss Faye, no matter what it is you have to say, I believe in you and I'll represent you to the very end.
Well, you've already established the defendant's guilt, without a shadow of a doubt. There's no further need for him to say anything.
What? Well, wait a minute. Mr. Wright? I'll tell you what really happened. I'll tell you.
But I've already told you, Mr. Wright, there's no need for further.
I did it. Phoenix, that's not really what I wanted to hear, if you know what I mean. I did it, I admitted I pushed him. Phoenix, I need you to leave. I need you to leave. Stop right now. Cease and desist, you idiot. Yeah, that girl shouldn't see her anymore. We were hearing at the beginning. It's none of your business. Oh, yeah, apparently he was British. I'm telling you, for your sake, if you continue to see her. What kind of British person? Oh, there's something you know about that girl. Don't talk about her like that. And then he died. Uh-oh. Okay, well,
what you just said, was that the truth?
Yes, I was afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure.
Well, as things currently stand, we're all absolutely convinced you are.
But please give me one more chance to explain. This time I swear I'll tell the whole truth. It'll be okay, won't it, Miss Faye? I believe in you. Oh, fine. Thank you, my son. My son Phoenix, right? I still can't believe it. He really did push the victim.
It feels like my eyebrows are gonna do the Harlem Shake.
You did not just say the Harlem Shake. You killed it. You killed the whole meme, didn't you? Somehow before the meme even started, you killed it. Hey, what is that panda thing on your left arm? Oh, this is Mulberry Bear. She's my friend. Don't worry about it. That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. And I got freaking violent. I lost my temper and gave him a shove. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left, I started to get worried. So I went back, but he was just lying there, dead. Oh, brother. What is it? Why did you... Okay. Well... It all just adds up, huh? Somehow, the bottle of pills that you had is right in his hands as he died. Also, you pushed him. Also, okay.
When you pushed him, Mr. Swallow flew back and touched the electrical cable. He died from the shock, and that, as they say, is that.
A simple explanation indeed. I'd buy it. I'd buy it from the grocery store.
At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. But from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted.
Oh, brother. Uh-oh. But when I pushed him, there wasn't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, I wouldn't even notice it. That's true. Even a doofus like him could have missed that. Freaking roast him, Mia.
Miss Faye. Let me warn you right now that if your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. Are we clear on that?
Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. If he is innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that will prove it. So doesn't it? Why are we cross-examining my freaking client, bro? This is stupid. Mr. Payne should get out of here about this. Talking bad about Dolly. I want to know what he was saying about her, honestly. Hey, you want to spill some tea for me, Mr. Phoenix, right? So what kinds of things did Mr. Swallow say to you? He said all sorts of terrible things about Dolly. He said that she was a bad girl. That's it.
Is that all?
Yeah. So it was as vague as it seemed, huh? Is that so?
Well, Miss Faye, you heard him yourself.
Oh boy, you're not doing yourself any favors here, Mr. Wright. Please don't make this harder for me than it already is. Have you ever heard of Shovel Knight? Oh yeah, I have. I'm not really good at those types of games though. Anyway, after you said that, I lost my temper and gave him a shove. That's it? Oh my god, Phoenix, I'm going to destroy you. I'm actually going to destroy you. At the moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. What's this about? A loud noise? And what would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like, snap! You know, come to think of it, I wonder what that was.
Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted.
Tisk. You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm treading on some dangerous ground here. No, we have to understand what it was. It sounds really bad right now, but maybe if Phoenix just explained himself a little bit more, perhaps it won't be so bad. Right? Right, Phoenix? Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important, so try to remember what it was. How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Oh, could it have been? Yes, could it have been? Hurry up and tell us. When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. Oh yeah, the umbrella! Oh, I saw that it was broken in the picture. He fell right on top of it, and it broke. That was probably the noise I heard.
An umbrella, huh?
And did that umbrella belong to the victim? Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail, kind of like the owner. Phoenix, he died. You can't just say that. Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone. Phoenix, you sound like a psychopath.
Miss Faye, what do you think? Is there something important to that testimony just now?
Not yet. Well, not yet. But I want you to write it into the testimony, or whatever. This new information. This is it, Mia. The new information you've been waiting for. Of course, it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more than important. It's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony.
Huh. How perfectly fitting. A flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer.
The court agrees with the defense's request. Witness, please add the bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony.
Okay. On top of his cheap umbrella, y'all are just... Bro. Oh man. Okay, I need to press on the umbrella. I just got this added. It needs more info. So Mr. Swallow fell on top of his umbrella, and you were certain of this? Yeah, it was right there under him. Uh-oh. I can contradict this. Actually, if it hadn't been under him, I was planning on borrowing it for myself. The umbrella, you mean? Well, yeah, you see, I was wearing this sweater here. Dolly stayed up late for nights at a time knitting it for me. I didn't want the rain to dampen the handmade symbol of her love. Oh, God, that was gross, Phoenix. Your stomach is not to be used as your personal soccer ball, Bia. Did you kick his stomach? Bia. Continue with testimony with this. Okay, I see what I have to do. Are you going to do any new games in future streams? Well, I started playing A Hat in Time. That's a new game. And yes, I plan to do new games. They just have to come out. Some games I'm just waiting for. I'm just sitting here waiting for them to come out. Like, I funded a bunch of indie games that are like out like next year starting. So, Besides that, I do have a few that I'm thinking about. So he did not fall on top of his umbrella. It's literally over there, bro. Come on, bro. Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning? Come on, if I had mentioned that, I would have been able to counter the prosecution's argument earlier.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole. I like this. She's changing her tone to "you are lying, Phoenix" to "the evidence doesn't match up to the truth that you're telling." You know what I mean? You're absolutely right. The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he was. In other words, after he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive.
No!
Order. The victim, he moved? Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now?
Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene.
I wanted to present it as evidence immediately.
Sweet. I had an umbrella like that before. But mine wasn't cheap. Just saying.
But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind,
And after it was under him,
Baka.
according to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it would have been blown there by the wind.
But
No. I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment.
No!
But come on. You can't beat me with this flimsy such and such.
Well, I must say, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony.
Alright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella.
Epic. Well done, Bia.
Oh.
Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about?
More like cackling.
Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. It was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone.
Are you gonna talk to Dolly? I wanna see her. I gotta see this, quote-unquote girlfriend. From Canada, perhaps? I don't see her. She's not real unless I see her.
I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying.
Let me guess. You have another witness? Oh, thank goodness. It's Dolly. It has to be. Do you think this game portrays the real legal system? No. This is a completely fabricated legal system. It's like, first of all, trials can only take 3 days maximum. They have to. That's like the law of this land. And it's also not like the law, the way court runs in Japan either. Don't get it twisted. I'd say that it's like a romanticization of court, where everything is just based on evidence. You know, there's no jury. There's only the judge, the defendant, the prosecutor, you know. It's all evidence based. If you can't prove it absolutely and refutably, then they're not gonna get the win.
Exactly. This witness's testimony will be incontrovertible.
Well, who is this witness?
Miss Delilah Hawthorne.
Delilah Hawthorne? You don't mean Dolly? Oh wow, she is gorgeous though. I can't believe she's real.
I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is the witness to this whole thing.
A lover, he said.
That's right. She was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
What?
I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear.
Don't call me that. Whoa. Whoa. Why did you do that? I hate this. Mamma mia. Please. Bad news? You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this.
You can't be serious.
But what do you mean by that?
I think this is a good point for us to stop. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess. I need to grab some lunch. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Delilah Hawthorne. Get me some eats. Alright, April 11th. Oh, my poor little son. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. It's alright. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. Yeah, so I guess I can start to relax now, huh?
Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts.
But what? The next witness is my Dolly, right? She'll save me. I know she will. Well, why do you think that? What do you mean? She's the love of my life. That's why. The love of your life? I'm gonna gag. Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Delilah Hawthorne? Sure, no problem. Dolly and I, we first met about 8 months ago, right here in this very courtroom. In the courtroom? Okay. Oh, Phoenix. Oh, you look silly. That's all I'm gonna say. Whoa, she is holding an umbrella inside. She's sus, Phoenix, come on. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side anyway. One day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. That's a bold lie, Phoenix. You've never read a law book in your entire life. I know you didn't. Man is lying. This girl is a ghost. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love. The day you met, bro. So, it like evidence thing in school minus the behavior of the person? Right is simping for Dolly. Well, it's not really simping. They're literally dating. Yeah, it's like the behavior of the person does count a little bit. Like when they start getting nervous, you can press them harder. They change the way they talk, so you can kind of the expressions on the character's faces really kind of matter. What do you think, Dolly? What do you think that Dolly killed the man? Well, that's all I've got to go off of, so yeah. Those are the eyes of a cold-blooded killer. An angel with but a demon on the inside. She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. But before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this. I wonder her voice is like. She sounds like she would be like a really light voice.
So she gave it to you as a present, I see.
This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little Dolly. It certainly is a little bottle, all right. It makes me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. Man, that is a bottle of poison or something, bro. I don't know. She does have an umbrella. Oh. It was so weird to me that she was holding an umbrella that they didn't even consider the umbrella in the picture. Oh no. Uh-oh. Was that her umbrella? Uh-oh. Anyway, so after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating? Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now, she says with a pained look on her face. What a strange girl asking for a present back like that. Okay, by the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Delilah Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it? Yeah, it was. But how did you... This happened on August 27th right here in this courthouse. What's this, a newspaper clipping? Let's see, murder in the courthouse? Whoa. Yeesh. Yeesh. What are you reading, bro? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. And I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there is some connection between these two cases, am I correct? Ah. I better read what it says. I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. What does it say? Barely information is being disclosed at this time, since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courthouse cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with the victim. Victim, It doesn't, like, okay, it is a different, is it a different umbrella though? They're both like see-through. I need to finish this myself. Oh yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look at the downstairs reader room and see what else I can find. Thank you. I will do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, it looks like the recess is about over. We'd better get moving. Alright. I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. It felt like 3 to me. To be continued. I thought this was a tutorial, but apparently there's more. Alright. I wonder if we're gonna get to do any investigating. Probably not, right? I don't know. I have no idea. I want to see more of Mia, though. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
The next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Delilah Hawthorne to the stand.
Oh, it is a different umbrella. You're right. All right. Oh, golly. Oh, my God. What's happening? She is serene, bro. What's with this stiff silence? In my long career as a judge, I've been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit you admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity. I messed that sentence up so bad. I can't believe you actually said that. Wow.
Oh, now then, witness, could you please state your full name?
Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous.
Judge? I call favoritism. What are you doing? Shut up. Hello, Zia. Welcome to the stream. This is getting weird.
If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them right down to size.
And I will bash them with my gravel. I love how they look straight at me when they say that.
Thank you for calming my nerves. You're all so nice. I almost feel right at home.
Not at all. It was nothing. If we may move on now, what is your full name and occupation?
My name is Delilah Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
The honor is all mine. No, the honor is all mine. Well, we know his milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. What is with all the references? What's happening? What's happening? What?
Sir? Is there something I can help you with?
You just go and say whatever is on your mind.
I'm sure that there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone, I just know it.
No wonder Phoenix Wright is kind of goo goo gaga for her.
Yes, I can see why you say that.
She's gonna be a tough witness, all right. It took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around your little finger.
Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear all about what you witnessed that day of the internet, if you please.
Of course. I had been planning to go back to Feeny's place after class was over. Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. Then suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. That's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go and find some other students, and they called the authorities.
Golly, she is pretty, bro.
I don't know what to say, but according to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Well, young lady, as old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn. Nevertheless, it's my job to discover the truth. Please tell us the truth. But I would never.
Hey, stop bullying her. That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies.
Tay, you haven't changed a bit, Miss Mia Fey. What's this? So you two are acquainted?
Yes, we've met before, once.
Golly, Delilah. What's it like in New York City, am I right? Okay, sorry. In any case, Miss Fey, the floor is all yours.
It's good to see you again, Madam Fey.
Oh, yeah, Mia is a spirit medium. Maybe they met like that, I don't know. Madam, I'm no one's grandma yet, girly. Her eyes are so, like, shoujo. It's amazing. Oh, wow. She is so pretty, bro. I mean, that's on purpose, but, like, come on, bro. Why is everybody so cute in this trial? So, who is this Dougie person?
Oh, I'm sorry. Doug Swallow. We were dating until about 8 months ago.
So, what were Dougie, Mr. Swallow and Mr. Wright talking about anyway?
How can you be so mean? I would never eavesdrop. I wasn't raised to be rude and unrefined.
That's right, Miss Fey. Don't drag the witness down to your level. This is like some Comey can't communicate nonsense. Why am I being demonized here? I can't believe Mia Fey was in a situation like Phoenix was. Like, she seems so confident now.
Please go on. What did you see next? M'lady.
What happened there? It just collapsed. Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own?
Yes.
In other words, the defendant never touched the victim, is that right?
I was watching the whole time. Beanie never did a thing to Dougie.
If I press it for no good reason, I know the judge will get angry with me. Say no more. Say no more, girl. I got you. Saving. right now. So what should I do about her testimony just now? Oh, obviously we're gonna... Oh, show a contradiction. Ooh. What are you talking about? A contradiction? Ooh, the handprint? Oh, I don't have the handprint. I don't have any evidence about this. I'll hold off looking into it any deeper until it's necessary. She has to know the truth. She saw what happened. But is this the face of a murderer? Come on. Okay, Feeny noticed. Okay. So you didn't see it. So you left. Are you sure? When you say students, do you mean the students from the pharmacology department? Yes, they're all fond of their drugs. Please try to stay on topic. So, to find the pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct? That's what I was planning to do, but in the end, I wound up not going. A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Somehow, they all seemed to know what was going on. The students knew what was going on? Press for details, we gotta know. But how could the students have known what was going on? Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what had happened. It's just they all seemed kind of excited about something. Doesn't look like we're gonna get any more info about the students. So did the students call the police? Yes, I was just so panicked.
Yes, well, anyone would have been, my dear.
That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie and she knows it. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Wright. Yes, that's gotta be it. Way to go, Mia. Okay, that means I'm gonna have to dig deep to find the contradiction on this one. Alright, so there's a contradiction here. Let's see what it is. She got wobbly and just collapsed. That is obviously a lie. Maybe that swallow was overdose? Oh, maybe it was an overdose, you're right. It could be, but the cause of death, it was stated, was the electrocution. Now, unless I'm mistaken, Feeny, I mean Mr. Wright, was in the art department. If that's the case, then what were you doing by the pharmacology building? Oh, well, I'm in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese senri poetry.
Oh, how wonderful. It's that humorous yet satirical style of haiku, yes?
Nothing left to do when a man reaches this age. Sleep is his best friend.
That's supposed to be poetry? Sounds like a midlife crisis.
For me to get to the art department, I have to walk through the back area.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. When I want to enter the courthouse, I always walk through the front doors.
How else would you enter? Teleportation?
Oh my god, the judge is going insane.
I didn't get anything from that, though. He got all wobbly and just collapsed? That doesn't make any sense. And what did Miss Wright say when he saw you?
I'm sorry, I was just so flustered that I really don't remember. Please forgive me.
You don't remember?
Well, that's common enough. Sometimes I can't recall a sentence I passed only minutes prior. Wow, buddy, that's really cool.
Please, anyone, stop him before he gets hurt by me. The girl is not giving me anything. It's a super obvious. Okay, the only time they gave me an option to present evidence was here, I think. Hmm. Present evidence. However, police are questioning a 19-year-old college student. No, this is not relevant to this case. Wait a second. No, this is an old case. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. He was not, it was not, his cause of death was not just falling, it was electrocution. So, okay, let me press it again and see if I can. Yeah, he didn't just collapse, he did not just collapse on his own. His cause of death was electrocution. Show contradiction. Get him, Mia. Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne, so let's drop them, shall we?
What? I would never. Hey, Miss Faye, I will not allow you to badger this witness. I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. She has no supporting.
Freaking stare him down. Stare him down.
Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job.
Now then, Miss Hawthorne. Whew, she could stare at me all day. Sorry. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim.
What?
There's no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth. There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw.
Yes, Your Honor, I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony.
Looks like we're finally getting somewhere. Yeah, boy, let's get it.
Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. It didn't look like they were fighting, and I didn't hear anything unusual either.
Okay, what did you see then? You didn't see it? Why are you here?
Well, I saw the moment when Dougie fell to the ground. At that time, there was only two of them at the scene. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and the victim, Doug Swallow. Yes, that's right.
You didn't hear anything unusual. I can press that, can't I? I mean, I can... Hold on. I'm gonna object to that really fast, but of course, let me save, because this game is brutal and I can't stand it. Present evidence. Oh, did I have to press? What about the snapping sound? Okay, this is stupid. I'm gonna just press. I guess. So then, what did it look like they were doing to you?
I thought they were having a nice, friendly afternoon conversation.
Oh, give me a break.
That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge.
Oh, might like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Are you kidding me? Alright, okay, yeah, maybe I just used the wrong bit of, information. Maybe I should use this instead or something. Oops. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Nope, that's not what I meant to press. That is not what I meant. RIP. I meant to press this one, not the other one. This one. Are you kidding me? What? Come on. Come on! She's clearly lying if she didn't. Whatever. Whatever. What are these butterflies doing here? They're mocking me is what they're doing. I didn't hear anything unusual, she says. But I have so much evidence that proves there should have been something she heard. There was a loud. Is this what I was supposed to present? There was a loud sound. Here. All right, finally got it. Oh my god. I just didn't present the right thing. It's fine. I'll take the hits. You say you didn't hear anything unusual. Is that correct? Yes, that's why I was very relaxed looking at the scenery around me. Oh, tell her. That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise. He said that? If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear the noise as well? Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable. Tisk, shut the frick up, nerd. But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression. May I have a moment to answer?
By all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on and I was listening to music at the time. Headphones, you mean that both of your ears were covered? The rain was just beginning to let up, but it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble. Thunder and lightning, huh? Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of the thunder, so I put my headphones on to block it out. Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all. Wait a sec, Mia, that's testimony just now. She said something that totally changed this whole case. That she didn't hear anything, right? That there was lightning? That there was lightning, but she couldn't hear anything? Your Honor, there is a problem with the witness's testimony.
What do you mean?
Didn't you notice? You said there was lightning, correct?
Yes, what about it?
Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right?
Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye. I hated that subject.
Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning? Oh, what?
What? What the heck's happening now? What do you mean? No,
I thought we just... Okay, it's not the wires. I
must admit that the thought had not occurred to me.
Just what kind of thoughts do occur in that guy's head anyway? This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered. But that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt.
Okay, I guess. It appears the defense may be onto something. I believe it, I don't care. Could it be that the death was actually an accidental death? Is that what you're saying?
Alright, you did it, Mia. I'll be taking that not guilty. Oh, you thought that was it? You forgot about this guy, did you? I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye. Huh? Oh, was someone talking? I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. They found that there were no lightning strikes on that day at that location. What? Huh? Okay, well you just proved her testimony wrong, didn't you, nerd? What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cables is definitely linked to this case.
Oh, you want to bring that up now, do you? Evidence, Mr. Payne. Well, what is this evidence?
This affidavit.
And who is this affidavit from?
The pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in their labs that day. Allow me to read out the testimony of the pharmacology students. All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day.
Was it a blackout?
All the lab's equipment runs on a high voltage, Your Honor. So you're saying the equipment lost power because... Precisely, they lost power because of that severed electrical cable.
The power outage occurred approximately 3 p.m.
Which fits the time of the death listed on the autopsy report. Are we all just proving my client innocent, or what's going on?
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable. According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see.
Apparently the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump could have caused them to break.
Bro, what? The old power cable broke due to some sort of impact.
However, there is one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by a small bump, then wouldn't it have been snapped? Then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable?
No? What the heck are you talking about, bro? No idea. Your Honor? I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion. State your opinion, girl.
Well then, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break?
What? Some sort of impact. Oh, wait a second. Was it his body hitting the pole or something? Umbrella? No. The umbrella? Maybe? No, he fell on top of his umbrella. It's okay, so it's either this picture or this umbrella. I'm gonna see if it's the umbrella. I don't know, I have a feeling. This is it. This is why the cable snapped. Oh, well, Your Honor. Oh, dang it.
I believe the only thing that has snapped is the mind of the defense.
That was one of your best lines yet, Your Honor.
Ouch, that was harsh. Oh, please, Your Honor, give me one more chance.
Well then, let's hear it. What was it that caused the cable to break?
Maybe I need to show a profile? Was it him? And maybe if it said who or what, maybe it was Doug. Oh no, is that wrong too? Are they gonna just keep giving me chances? Okay. Oh, this is nice of them. That usually doesn't happen. Okay, so it's not the umbrella and it's not him. I guess it was Delilah. I mean, if that's my theory, I wasn't sure if I should go with it just then. No? Okay. Oh, come on. This is... How was I wrong so many times? Man, sucks. If they didn't give me so many chances, I would have been dead by now. Been dead in the water. Did I give him already? Did I? I did. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, my brain is not working. I see it. I see the light. Was it Phoenix? I don't know. If it's not Phoenix... Oh, I didn't even think about Phoenix. Oh, what did he say? Wait, what did he say? What did Mr. Wright say?
The defendant's testimony.
He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct?
Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that
the lab equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline? In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage. Oh. Yes, the prosecution also came to that same conclusion, and it was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted. See, look, listen. I was trying so hard to say that to prove that the guy hitting, was shoved into the pole. That's what I was getting at this entire time, but I selected the man, I selected Delilah it's something that hit the pole. But I had to pick Phoenix of all people, which doesn't make sense to me, personally. Just saying. I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne. What's that supposed to mean? Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella by the electrical pole? That's right, the victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break.
Well, that makes sense, I guess. Oh, and then the victim was electrocuted.
Oh my god.
Do it. Do it, girly.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. The victim was shoved into that far pole. Then it couldn't have been electrocuted by the severed cable in the foreground here. Oh! In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim. Is it the angel?
Order! Order in the court.
Ah, the lamentations of my enemy. How I've longed to hear them. Golly, Miss Mia. There's something to say.
It is true, the defense is absolutely correct. There doesn't seem to be any way the defendant could have...
Mr. Judge, sure? May I say something? Madam Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them.
Oh, what? What?
Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time, please, Mr. Judge?
Of course, it's all right, my dear. Just go ahead and give your new testimony.
This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors. It's pink, is it?
The truth is, Beanie pushed him twice. The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him. But Beanie caught up and crashed into him from behind. The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted. It all occurred in less than a minute.
That sounds sus as hell, bro. That's the sussest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
The victim got up and tried to run away.
And that's when the defendant pushed him for the second time.
I'm sorry, Beanie, but I just have to tell the truth. You understand? Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge?
Yes, of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Faye, you may proceed with your cross-examination, or whatever. I've already decided. I don't even know why I'm here.
This is all wrong. Because they met at 2:45. The death was at... That doesn't make any sense. You see, the cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted all occurred in less than a minute. Yeah, the cable broke. The power cable broke Wait. I was under the impression the power went out. But maybe it wasn't out. Maybe the cable just broke. I have to press until I can figure this out. I gotta think about this. Miss Hawthorne, previously in your testimony you said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to protect Nini. So that's why you basically lied to the court? I was a bad girl, I know. Mr. Judge?
Yes.
Would you please forgive little old me? Of course he won't. What the?
Well, come on now. It was just a little old lie. It's nothing big. We'll forget about it this time, but please be more careful from now on, alright?
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Judge.
Not at all. Oh.
The judge had better be more careful himself. The dark alley is friendlier than that girl. Oh, kawaii. Okay, the first time was magical pole, that's on the pole break. That doesn't sound quite right. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. Mr. Payne, were there also prints found on the back of his leather jacket? Well, no, there weren't. Madam Faye, may I suggest that you listen a little more carefully? Oh, oof. I said that he crashed into him from behind, right? Might mean he wouldn't leave any prints behind in that case, would he? Wow. Golly, she snapped back. I don't believe any of this, but I don't know how to prove it. Maybe if I press here, this is where I know I have to do something. Did you actually witness the moment the victim was electrocuted? I'm sorry, I didn't actually see it. I turned my eyes away. That's understandable.
Yes, indeed, it would have been a horrific sight for anyone to behold.
If I don't figure out the contradiction here, it's all over. She didn't have much time to come with her lie, so this is my best chance. There must be a hole in her testimony somewhere. Think, Mia, think. Okay, I know. I know it has to be here. I just gotta buckle up and take the hit. Just think it through, Donny. Come on. Let me look at the pictures again. On your electric pole, victim fell on top of his umbrella. Oh, brother, I have no idea, bro. There's gotta be something in here. Let me press this one. You're saying you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole? I know he doesn't look it, but Beanie can be a bit of an imp when he wants to be. Oh, really? But I never imagined that he would cause an electrical cable to break. Beanie really is scary when he gets mad.
Yes, he sounds like a very dangerous individual indeed.
Oh my god, why are you painting my Phoenix as a bad guy? I mean, I know he got really mad and pushed a guy. I mean, he turned to violence immediately, but like... it wasn't that big of a deal to the push. It's not like it was like a punch. Bro, this girl has got me going crazy. I think I pressed everything. Yeesh. I just have to be bold and present something. Time of death 3 p.m. Okay, so let me think this through. She said that the cable had snapped after the first push, and then Phoenix pushed him again into the electrical cable. It didn't know, because the power broke through the impact at 2:55, and he died at 5. And he died at 3. That's 5 minutes, not 1. Yes, yes, brain work. That's enough, witness. I'm afraid I didn't understand. You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture? Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold. It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. I don't know what time that is. What is that? It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m. Oh, the death wasn't even at 3. What on earth? Yes, your point is, Miss Faye? My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping? Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was at 2:55 p.m. Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Delia Hawthorne, what exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? Yes, baby. If I could read that watch, it would have been... I would have understood immediately, but you know. The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow.
This is nonsense. The real murderer?
Even you can't deny the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for.
Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it?
There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene, there was a window of opportunity for the real killer.
Miss Faye, is the defense ready to indict someone as the real killer?
Ooh, this song is so nice. It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor, we are ready.
Very well, but remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you speak, Miss Faye. Now then, Miss Faye, let's have it. Who is the real killer?
I'm sorry, but you're a wicked girl, aren't you? A wicked witch. In disguise. It could have only been you, Delilah Hawthorne.
How can you? The defense is grasping at straws.
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you.
Order, Miss Faye. Well, what? I mean, why? This to say...
Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Miss Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. How could you say something so mean, Madam Faye? I didn't do anything.
Miss Faye, this is a very serious charge you are.
What? Oh, was that Phoenix? Oh, I don't know why that was so epic. Your Honor, please, I have something I want to say.
What is it?
Please strike everything the defense said just now from the record. Well, what? Are you daft? You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that. Get out of here, Phoenix. I'm trying to prove something.
Mr. Wright, get back to your seat, little boy. Bailiff, grab that man. Grab that ruffian.
Leave my Dolly alone. Oh, brother. Uh-oh, is Dolly showing her true colors, or who is this?
Sigh, that boy.
Oh, it's him?
He's got himself a boy over his head.
I thought it was the evil version of, the girl we just met. Okay. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back. I didn't realize you left. I'll be honest.
Seems I arrived just in the nick of time. I found the police report that on the incident of your newspaper clipping.
Sweet, epic, nice. Thank you. The police report added to the record. Thank you so much. It's exactly what I was hoping for.
You'd better take a good look at it.
Alright, I'll take a look at it right now. Location, District Courthouse Cafeteria. Date and time, August 27th, 4 p.m. Victim, Diego Armando. Age, 28. Occupation, lawyer. Suspect, Delilah Hawthorne. Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. And Armando was the victim. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person. It was unclear how the poison entered the victim's coffee cup. Oh, Delilah.
It details how you came to lose your boyfriend.
Me? My boyfriend was poisoned? Like, Mia's boyfriend was poisoned? I mean, I believe Mia had a boyfriend. That's very plausible. But, like, oh, I didn't know I was so connected to this case.
Now, then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, really, Your Honor, that is I. May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor?
Don't worry, my dear. I have the situation well in hand.
That is, go right ahead. Oh, Madam Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie?
Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
I told you you should let me handle this. Sorry, please go ahead. How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all just too much for my poor little heart to bear.
I believe that you're trying to ask what on earth our motive would be.
The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then, the same day the two of them accidentally meet. Is what's in that bottle poison? Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Miss Delilah Hawthorne.
Further testimony? What about?
About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What could that possibly have to do with this case?
Objection, shut up. The witness claims that she had no reason to frame the defendant, am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, had a very good reason.
Very well then, the court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer?
Of course not, Mr. Judge.
Get ready for the battle of your life, Delilah Hawthorne. How I met my Feeny, oh boy.
I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. We've been going out ever since that fateful day.
We're so lovey. We literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think. Oh, wow. Phoenix really blurted in.
Mr. Wright, do that again and you will be held in contempt of court.
And now we enter the final act of our little drama.
As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her. Blah, 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 blah.
Alright. The courthouse reading room, that's a strange place to meet the love of your life.
That's not true, Madame Faye. After all, Feeny was not only an art student, but he was also planning to become a lawyer.
I'm not talking about him, I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student doing in the courthouse reading room?
This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case.
Miss Faye, I'm warning you, it has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case.
I have to remember the judge is on Delilah's side. I better tread carefully. What do I have to prove what she was doing? I don't know. This didn't really give me anything. Nothing I can see. Diego Armando. I think I'll keep pressing. It's a short testimony after all. Your Honor, if you can allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. So ne? Please ask her to continue on with her testimony.
Very well, young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room?
If it pleases your honor, the answer is simply this. I'd come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing.
You were writing a paper on what?
On the relationship between modern satyr poetry and the criminal underworld.
Oh, it sounds like a fascinating research idea.
Am I getting too old? Now, I've even forgotten what I've forgotten.
Again with this midlife crisis stuff. Holy bitch. Oh, jeez.
Why did that girl really come to this courthouse? Isn't that what she wanted to know? And speaking of forgetting things, you haven't forgotten the police report, have you? I went through a lot of trouble to get it, my dear, so be sure to read it carefully.
Okay, I think I know what to do. You didn't come to this courthouse for that, did you? You came to the courthouse for this. Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason?
Oh. Well, what is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye?
8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
Another tragedy?
Okay, sorry. Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned? The name of the suspect in the incident is listed here in this report, and that name is Delilah Hawthorne.
What?
Delilah?
Yes, The sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Delilah Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago.
Delilah, what have you done? Order. This is unbelievable. Not my Delilah. If it's true, then the loveliest rose can hide its... Wait, what was he saying?
Was he gonna say that even the loveliest rose can hide its thorns?
Miss Faye, that's not fair. You can't slander my witness like this. I, Winston Pine, will not allow.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Pardon me, go right ahead.
It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me.
Expressed some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I see.
Okay, I've tied the two crimes together. Now I just gotta stay on the offensive.
Well, that'd be a... Oh, but you really lit a fire in my heart and my buttocks.
What?
I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids.
What is this man within his hemorrhoids? What's happening? I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that was lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So, you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that. She started talking quicker. Nervous, are you?
So that's what happened here 8 months ago. I was here, I just didn't know, I don't know.
However, as you heard from the witness testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is about out of tricks.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne, but I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today. And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger? Is that... I don't even hear boss music yet.
Aha, Mia, you're glowing with the true lawyer's aura, my dear. That proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing.
How did you... Okay. Let's read this again. Poison while interviewing the suspect. Traces of poison are found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or in the suspect's person. Oh, liquid poison, huh? What were you talking about with a defense attorney? Well, I'm sorry, but that's confidential.
According to the report, you were being interviewed regarding another case.
The lawyer that was killed, he said he wanted to talk about the incident I was caught up in when I was younger. Why don't you tell us what that incident was?
That has absolutely nothing to do with this case.
Objection sustained. The defense's question is stricken from the record.
You get involved in a lot of incidents, don't you, Miss Hawthorne? Well, I guess I was just born under a bad sign.
Don't worry, Dolly, I'll protect you. Wow, Phoenix. You heard the man. Now that is true love, young lady.
Oh, Phoenix, please.
Ugh, those two really are making me ill.
Albeit for decidedly different reasons.
Oh, hey, Cheesy, welcome to the stream. We're about to get this girl. We know she did it. I'm telling you, she did the thing.
I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. 2 spoons of lethal poison, huh? About how much is 2 teaspoons?
Well, let me see. My bottle of eye drops says it's 1/2 fluid ounce, which is equal to 3 teaspoons.
So it's about 2/3 of that amount, huh? The poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee. It must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it there.
What special kind of poison is it?
A special kind of poison? How so? Well, I heard that it's impossible to detect.
Oh, and where would something like that come from?
Sorry, all I know is that I overheard the policeman saying it. They said something about using advanced chemical processes to purify it?
Chemical processes? Well, that's quite, impressive. Most impressive, yes.
The better question is, how did the criminal get something like that?
Oh, you do know. You do know where to get a poison like that, don't you? In the pharmacology department. I am going to get you, girl. Okay, but I'm gonna save first because if I get it wrong, I don't want to take it. I know where you got that poison. From your former boyfriend 8 months ago. I got him. Yatta. You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you.
What?
In fact, you had an easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab. Boyfriend? You mean the victim, Doug Swallow?
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Pharmacology?
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such poison after all. And then it was a matter of slipping it in the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at the very table, you.
No. Where'd the wind come from? Order. Could it be?
That's nothing but... May I say something, Madam Faye?
What is it, Miss Hawthorne?
The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container.
Well, yes, that's true.
I searched immediately after the incident took place.
Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
She's right. They didn't even mention that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small.
Excuse me, madam, but this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof.
Proof? She got me good with that. Ah, yeah, got you. Provide some evidence or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye. Unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead.
This conducted a full body search of Delilah and the entire courthouse, and yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred.
If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where is the container the poison was carried in? What happened to it? I know. That's a wrap, Donny. Throw the Cowlisky in jail? I don't think I've ever heard that. I know where it is. A small necklace bottle. I know.
You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone you knew wouldn't be searched.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was Squidness's accomplice?
Of course not. She gave the poison to him, disguised as a present.
What? But that's... That's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? Is it really quite cute? Don't touch that, Judge. It has poison in it. Literally has poison in it. So, what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye?
The day the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present.
all for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away.
What? Are you saying that there's deadly poison in here? Ugh.
No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount. No! Baka, baka, baka.
Order in the court. Oh, shut up, Phoenix. Get out of here. On behalf of Dolly, I object. Shut up, Phoenix. Never in my life have I been upset to hear you say objection.
Mr. Wright, control yourself.
I won't let you bully her like this.
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat.
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her?
Why?
Because I'm madly in love with her.
Gag me. Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. Looks wistfully into the foreground.
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Delilah Hawthorne want to date you anyway?
Ooh, that hurts. That hurts more than you know, Mia.
Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too.
Ooh, Mia, I cannot believe you just said that. Ow. Ooh, it hurt me, bro.
Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone the real reason that Delilah Hawthorne is dating you is to keep you quiet. Other than the necklace, Delilah Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck.
Payne looking kind of funky. Isn't he always looking kind of funky?
My necklace? Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself.
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she's always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What a silly girl.
For Delilah Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she was absolutely had to get it back. You're lying. But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. That's why I don't believe you.
No, that's a lie. He's crying. The man is crying. Jeez.
The defendant, he's getting away.
Bailiff, hurry, get after him. Oh my god, what a exuberant fellow. Mia, are you alright?
Yes, I think so.
That boy, he went completely insane.
Where's Mr. Wright?
Looks like the bailiff caught him, so we should be going back soon.
He was a troublemaker. How did he even get under Mia's wing? I would've.
Not that guy. Not that delusional mess of a man.
Thank goodness. Oh no.
What is it?
The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone.
What? That's terrible.
Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me.
Jesus. What a violent man. Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now?
Phoenix, oh my god, what a young fool. I literally know nothing about Ace Attorney except the memes, so this is like turning on a TV and watching a random episode of a random anime at some random point. This is actually the start of a new game. What you're seeing right now is kind of the past. Mia is Phoenix boss, basically, but this is the past. So it turns out that Mia actually defended Phoenix once, and this is what happened. This random nonsense.
Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court.
I'm sorry.
I am afraid that your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me, I'm sorry. I don't want sorries. It's okay, just give me back the necklace. No, you didn't. Shut up. I can't stand this game. What do you mean you ate it? Oh, Phoenix. Oh my god. You stupid idiot. Why? You what? You ate it. It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew into it. Didn't that bottle have poison in it? Phoenix? Phoenix, that bottle had poison in it. I had to chew it into little bits first, but yeah. Phoenix! Phoenix, that bottle had poison in it. Ah! Why are you like this? What is he doing now? Your Honor, you've got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? That body you swallowed may have had some poison left in it. It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Maybe that bottle did not contain a deadly poison. It needs 2 tablespoons to be effective. That's what was said, Baka. How can you be so sure? Mr. Wright, I have never heard such a Tom flattery in my life. Yeah, that's so... Why would you just chew on it and eat it? I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination.
So it would seem.
No, there must be some mistake. Did Phoenix not? Phoenix is lying. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency.
There. It's all right, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do, and it's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
Phoenix, I'm going to body slam you. You know that, right?
That's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your explanation of the events.
But why?
This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand, but in a court of law, evidence is everything.
Even after I proved so much, is she going to get away with everything?
Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I'd like to proceed with the trial.
Oh my god, Phoenix, I'm gonna crush your skull. You're no longer cute. Mr. Wright? I'm sorry, Miss Faye. I totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down. Well, you did, so... Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? There's something I forgot to tell you.
What is it?
That day I met Doug Swallow. This is all your fault, Pain. You knee scab. You knee scab! Yeah, this is from the beginning. The guy was telling Phoenix that this girl was bad news. There's just something about that girl. Last night someone stole some poison from our lab. Oh. Whoa, that's what he said? Oh my god, Phoenix. The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. Oh. She came to the lab that time too. It could only have been her. The girl is a thief. Oh. Don't talk about her like that. Man's abrasive. Is it true? Did he really say that?
But that's ridiculous.
There's one more thing. One more thing after this, like 5,000 hours of this trial that I did not say. After I pushed him on that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. Oh no. Oh my god, Phoenix. I'm literally going to destroy you. You know that, right? You know I'm going to destroy you. She was crouched down next to him. What? She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly.
Your Honor, the defendant is...
Mia Fey, you tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. So Delilah stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? You put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, and there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Delilah Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow.
The night before?
And naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Fey,
If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this.
Yeah, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore,
Exactly who was Miss Delilah Hawthorne planning to kill? Oh no!
were you planning to kill Mr. Phoenix Wright? That's so sad, bro. There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Delilah Hawthorne's way, and that person was Mr. Phoenix Wright. Mamma mia, how could you say that?
That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered.
Well, it's true that that's how things worked out, but let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Miss Phoenix, right? There's no one else that it could be.
But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love. Love. Lovey-dovey-wovey.
Poor Mr. Wright, this must be killing him. Hang in there, I'll bring her to justice, I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right, the bottle necklace. That's all she cared about.
But even so, why? Why would she go so far as to murder him?
8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria, Delilah Hawthorne could think of only one thing: how to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be, no. It was pretty good move she made. The evidence was missing for a long time, but there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. Oh, he even showed it to everyone he met.
You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright?
Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence. That can't be true. Feeny, oh, what a joke you are. There she is. There's the real her. There's the real Delilah Hawthorne. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
Miss Hawthorne?
It appears that we're nearing the end of this trial. Fine, I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack. Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what happened to you?
Are you really that shocked?
Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge? With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now if you don't mind.
But we're not finished.
Fine. Then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
Oh, wow. I can't let her get away this time.
So stop, Mia. You keep on pushing without any evidence. You could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
The ultimate price?
You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid.
No.
You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Faye, or should I say Miss Gray?
Dang, bro. Got me.
Well, Miss Faye.
Oh, do I have evidence, bro? I don't even know.
Can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all?
If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point, I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
Impossible, you can't possibly. Stupid woman.
It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented.
Just one?
If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down to Mr. Wright.
I understand, Your Honor. Oof. I can't imagine the headline for tomorrow's. I can just imagine the headline for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there.
Well, then, Miss Faye, please present your evidence. Show this court irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright.
Go. Oh, irrefutable evidence, huh? Is it this? This is the only piece of evidence that has not been examined, really. It must be. This is the only thing I haven't presented yet. It's the one through line that hasn't been stitched into this case. I think it might be it. Why? Maybe it's give an excuse, like maybe like he died of an illness. Oh, here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all. Explain this to the court, Mia. Explain, please, to the court what the heck you're talking about.
Gold Killer Rex, Phoenix Wright's beloved gold medicine.
Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold?
If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned.
What?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony? But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the incident. Oh, yeah. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some. Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine. I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
What are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room, my client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That's when the murderer, Delilah Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poisoned bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant.
Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and the victim were arguing about, and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. She used the severed electric cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. On top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put, in a state of panic, because she was carrying the bottle of poison cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago?
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then.
Evidence?
She had someone else hold it, in this case, Doug Swallow. She placed it in... Yeah.
Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman. She's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor? Yes, that's exactly right. Just pure desperation.
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Huh? Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, sinking liar, and there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now.
Mia Fey.
Oh.
Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey? That's just fine. For the time being, the victory is yours.
For the time being?
Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
Well, yes.
I'm gonna spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best. Look again, yo?
Then she's okay. Well, it's crazy, obviously, but like, okay. It's finally all over. Yeah.
I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't showed us evidence to support their outrageous claim.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it. I don't know. She just left. What am I supposed to do about that?
I don't care. I'm wasting pain. And I don't believe one word that Rookie Laureate said.
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said...
There. It's alright, Rookie. For example, I would trust the witness with Miss Hawthorne with my very life.
With your life, huh? So, if she is so trustworthy, and I'm sure there wouldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
You see, yes.
And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, Rookie Killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life? Freaking get him, freaking freaking get him. That's my Mamma Mia. Oh, his hair. What? Did Mia single-handedly bald that man? Did she shave that man just now? Oh, wow. Wow. What a gal, am I right? That's the most amazing thing I've ever seen, I think. I didn't realize that she was the cause of this. Amazing. Sugoi, Mia. Mr. Payne, about Ms. Hawthorne?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for her immediate arrest.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning. Bald.
Don't lie, just admit you were wrong.
By the way, Miss Faye.
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, it's just me, or did you and Mr. Lila Hawthorne seem to know each other?
Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case.
Dang, bro, got him with that one. Very well. I tried, Mr. Payne.
This can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like losing to my daughter.
It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit to live, along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It can't be true, my dear.
Dolly, I'm June. Not my Dolly.
Well, very well then. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant Phoenix Wright
not guilty. Confetti. Everyone's crying in the courtroom tonight, but I am popping off.
This court is adjourned. Yeah, baby.
I love to see it. Aren't you happy, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You weren't convicted of murder.
You were wonderful in there. Thank you for everything.
Oh, wait, that's me. Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg.
During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode, like about the Oy vey.
Mr. Grossberg, do you maybe think you could stop talking about them?
That's rather rude.
That's rude?
Bro. Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this.
Dang, bro. Sucks to suck, eh, Phoenix? Dang, bro. Oh, Mr. Wright. Congratulations. Thanks. You know, I was thinking. Go on. The dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand, I don't think that was really her. What? Yeah, the dolly I knew could never have said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something. Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little. But out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. That's kind of sad. What kind of company does this guy keep? Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department? Like me? The art department? Well, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should be able to save him in time. Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself, but I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure, and forget all of it in due time. I hope we see each other again someday, maybe even in court?
Bro,
Little did you know, he's my co-high, my subordinate, my what's the word? Mentee. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better place and sometimes visits me. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. I knew Mia wasn't. I knew Phoenix wasn't dating anybody. Not for serious. Sorry, buddy, but Mia was right. Why would she ever date you? I'm sorry. It hurt to say. It. I'm sorry, Phoenix. Mia's gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. Yeah, I learned that today. In the past, or whatever. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, she's so gorgeous. I had to calm down. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief. Thank you, Mamma Mia. I'll remember that forever. 5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back up to her words of wisdom. But that's a story for another day. Another stream, perhaps. Because this one is over, baby. That was fun, though. Oh, that guy. Bro, I have wanted to see this guy since he's on the internet and I don't know who he is, and I want to know right now. He seems so cool. Oh, I'm excited. Why? He's so cool. Look at him. What is on his face? I gotta know. I'm so excited for the next stream. But for now, I gotta thank you guys for spending all this time with me. It was fun. This was a great case. There was no investigation portion, which was kind of a relief. But next one will probably have an investigation. This guy, I don't even know his name, but I love him. And I'm ready. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight him. I love him and I want to fight him. If you also enjoyed your time with me, please like and subscribe. I play Ace Attorney every Tuesday. Next stream is on Thursday. It'll be Animal Crossing, of course. That's all. Thank you. Bye bye.